All right. It's a blustery day out here, but yeah, let's do some coffee stuff. Got a big mug today. Usually I, have a cup, but I'm having the big mug, nice one. Lover Amex. Yeah, these are epic. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's see what we're going to do today, because we got all that coffee from around the world right now. We're going to talk about this before we do the Dominica. Here we got some news, but let's do a little show out here, and we'll just hang out with the Pavonis. There we go. So we're gonna have a nice mug today, Lover Amex, like I said. But we've been doing we're going to talk about coffee, and we've been doing our around the world. We're going to continue on, and this year as we cross the Atlantic, we're going to kind of change the way we get the coffee and look. It'll lift a different way. It'll be pretty fun. But we got a lot of. I'm not going to go into each little company and all their stuff, and but we went through a lot of. Everyone's different, right? All these places, and this was all pretty like low grade, medium roast coffee. Packaged nicely. Some even sent us 2 or 3, and we were all happy about a lot of it. But anyway, none of it really stacked up that well. And this was what we used to drink all the time. This was and we still have it sometimes. But by the time you figure it out, this runs about $30 a pound. So it is pretty good, medium dark. We've been drinking it for a few years. It's our go-to coffee. But as we went around and everything, we kind of found out, amazing enough, compared to all the beans that touted all this stuff, and they'll roast it and send it out, and I gotta say none of them were really impressive. And a lot of them were already gone. We just didn't keep them around. But some that were pretty good, it turned out that the first one from this guy from Metzi who roasted it from some beans from Mexico was really good. I don't have any of his packages, but his was very good. These were mediocre. And then some of them that were pretty darn good, we found out, amazing enough, was the kind of the bulk coffee. Panama, the Finica. Like the third time you have it, it's a lot better than the first. The first time you may go, wow, what's... Then the second, by the third time, that's what we're going to start doing. The third time, you kind of get a better taste of a coffee if you're going to thinking about drinking it. But this one came out pretty good. Just a bulk coffee and a good deal. Outdid all those coffees. It really did. We drink a lot of coffee, but we would say this one was a great coffee. And amazing enough, and I think I saw someone, but this was the Cuban roast. I'm not sure if the beans are from Cuba in the end, but anyway, this is not bad coffee either. It's a bulk coffee, and this one came out pretty good. I was trying to get Cuban coffee, which I'm going to try again, but it's a little vague whether this coffee actually comes from somewhere else or is a Cuban roast, but just because the label isn't exacting. But really so far, and we really didn't have this as part of the world tour, but we tried it because it was inexpensive at the bulk store, and now we've been drinking it over our Hawaiian coffee now, and we really like it, and we might feel that it's actually better than that coffee in the end. We really have to be honest, but just the old bulk Jose's. We've been going through this. We have a pretty, when we open the bag, we put it in some nice airtight containers in the cool dark shelf, and that works good. So yeah, epic. Yeah, the Jose's is really good. That comes from just a bulk store. We get it, with the virus and everything, we get it delivered. But it actually saves us money because you'll buy all that crap that you'd pick up that you really don't need. That you just go, shit, why did I haul this stuff home? But anyway, what's going on too is we're going to do something even good, so you want to keep watching. We got a choice to make first, and we're going to. Look at this brand spanking new one. Has the holes, right? You can kind of see them in the sun there. That's for the new type. I'm not going to have that type of boiler probably, but I like the color, and I'm not going to worry about those little holes. So we're going to have a choice, and then oh man, I'm leaning towards the red, but I had planned on doing the black because I never had a black machine, and I did have a black machine. I sent it to my brother and his wife because they had a Lafroni that broke and they lost. I go, I should mail it to him. But anyway, I sent them one, and hopefully they're still using it. I haven't heard of it. I better check up on them in case I need to tune that baby up for them. But we have a choice. We're gonna in the next show we're gonna go through the parts box, and we'll go through see what we have, and we'll just see, God, can we make a whole nother machine with what we have, and what few items will we need to do it. So everyone can give their opinion, and I thought of a black one, and this is a nice kind of a matte black. It's a pretty neat color, and then but the red's pretty classic too. It's just which one to go. This one has the center screw. I kind of like that base. Some people don't like it because of the rusting, but it's nice that it screws in. But anyway, tra-la-la. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. Everyone, if enough people comment or pick, I'll make the one that the most people want. So that's what's going on, and then we're going to do finish up the Caribbean. I have one coffee here. We're going to do that probably tomorrow. But yeah, I've been working, so you might think that this is what I get to sit out here. That's going to be fun. So it's kind of blustery out here. It's clear, and I kind of been worried. That's why we were kind of short on the show, because I've been working so much. I don't usually just get to sit out here and have fun with espressos and machines, but we got to work a lot. We've been working like 6-7 days. In fact, I'm gonna hopefully have this weekend do maybe a little trip to the volcano. But anyway, the coffee adventure is going good for the La Pavoni. Overall, what's won is the medium dark to dark has dominated. The medium roast. Well, this is our taste too, so that's the way it is. The mediums, and the majority of all these fancy companies, and you see them all on Facebook and everywhere, all the places, and they're all mediocre. They really are. This is a pretty good coffee we order. It's a Hawaiian coffee, not a Kona, but even for us, by the time you figure, what is it, 7 ounces? By the time you figure it out, it's about $30 a pound, and we go through it. But we switched to the other ones. We're gonna make we're gonna have a set of shows making a machine again. Everyone will have a whole nother machine, and we're gonna keep our around the world. We have another coffee to do, and we got all kinds of stuff this year. I have the machine I started, my experimental machine last year, and that's almost finished, and then I think it might function in the end. And it's had a couple snafus here and there, but I think in the end it'll function. That's pretty exciting. And we're gonna do a whole bunch of more of the mocha pots and the Bellman style, and a little more adventuring. We're going to do an adventure to Volcano, maybe even a camping trip, and you can go along, and we'll make a bunch of espressos. But that's what we're going to be doing. We're having a mug today. Well, why not? A nice big double latte in a mug, or what? Is it not a latte in a mug? I don't know, but it's good. And we're going to make a whole nother machine. The next show we're going to pick a base, and then we're going to get the stuff out and see how much you feel. And it's a pretty nice evening. We're going to have a latte hanging out, and there they are. Okay.